Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am finally bringing you a very highly requested, terribly late video that you guys have been talking to me about since Taylor's 2-month update. Taylor's now 7 months old. If you guys didn't get to see her 7-month update, just go check out the video from yesterday. As you know, today, right now me and Devin are doing videos Mondays through Fridays, but let's just kind of cut the jab. I'm pretty sure you guys can already see from the title down below that this is Taylor's eczema update. So if you guys have been following me since Taylor was born and she was 2 months old, like I said, I'll link that up above. Taylor has had terrible eczema. I mean, severe eczema since about 2 weeks after she was born. And the thing is, I really trusted my motherly instinct that everything was not like right with the baby. Because when Taylor first came home from the hospital, and I'm going to try and put some pictures right here. But when Taylor first came home from the hospital, she had no, not first, about a week or two out, she had terrible rashes all over her face. Everyone tried to convince me it's just baby acne. Do not be concerned. It's not aggressive. It was clearly an aggressive case of baby acne, which ultimately we found out was eczema. So I started to do my own research on things that trigger eczema in babies. But the number one thing I want to share with you is look at kind of your family history. If you have a family history of babies with eczema, of adults with eczema, then that is definitely a tip-off for, kind of know what's going on. Because a lot of the babies and the people in my family, not me or my daughter or my husband, we don't have eczema, but my mom has it, my siblings has it, so it's really easy to say this is eczema. This is not just like baby acne. So those were the rashes. The rashes was on both sides of her face and up here, and the doctors told me not to put anything on it, to just do warm water and a rag. So I did that for about 3 weeks, and it was only getting worse. And the thing is, she became uncomfortable. That is the number one reason why you know you need to intervene when it comes to baby eczema. Because if a baby is becoming uncomfortable, if you see them scratching, itching, more breaks out when they cry. Because Taylor would cry, and crying makes them hot sometimes, and she would get more breakouts because she was so hot. Then that's exactly, okay, that's what's time for mom to intervene. Like when the blotches are getting worse or the baby's uncomfortable, you need to intervene. Baby acne, most of the time, has no effect on the baby's mood or how they feel or how comfortable they are. That's when you know, A, it's just me, I'm vain, I don't like the way it looks. But if you see those dry patches, the baby is scratching, pulling at it, they're uncomfortable, they look hot, sweaty, it's time for mom to step in. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of history on what I have tried and what does not work. So the first thing I've learned about big eczema is usually from dry skin on adults and children and babies. So I tried to start off with a natural lotion. And the first lotion I tried was the Burt's Bees Nourishing Lotion. This is just a regular calming lotion. This is what I use on Tiana after bath time every night, and I tried to use this on Taylor. It does have a strong smell. It is perfume. Even though it's 99% natural, it still has perfumes in it. So even if something says it's 99% natural or it has all natural ingredients, if it has perfumes, then it is a no-go. Then next up, I wanted to try something that was hyperallergenic. So I had this for me, which is just some Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotion that says it's hyperallergenic. It treats dry skin. I'm going to put this on my baby. Okay, so I put it on my baby, and it didn't like break her out or anything. It didn't agitate the eczema, but the only catch about this was that she began, it didn't do anything. It didn't help it. It just like kind of just was there. Like it just was like, oh, this is just an expensive thing to just hold you over. And Aveeno's a great brand, but I thought maybe the reason why I wasn't working for Taylor because it was too much and that I wasn't using something that was specially made for babies. So I said, I'm just gonna toss that. And I decided to grab the baby one. So I went and picked up Aveeno Baby. And the thing is, with each step, I was using the same thing. So, the same body washes. So with the Burt's Bees Calming Lotion, I was using Burt's Bees Calming Body Wash. With the Aveeno, lotion, I was using Aveeno Body Wash for her. Then I started using Aveeno Baby Body Wash. Same thing, no change, wasn't working. And these were more signs to let me know that this was actually a serious eczema situation and that I definitely needed to intervene. And then I started talking and doing some research, and I found, oh no, I went to the doctor. Because the thing is, I am one of those people that's afraid to go to the doctor. Like, if I think something's wrong with my kid, I'm going to the doctor. That's what me and my husband pay for insurance for. So we're going to the doctor, copay and all. So I was like, okay, That's not working. Um, so the doctor wanted to put Taylor on some hydrocortisone. If you hear the word hydrocortisone, I would say do not be afraid, but just be watchful. Hydrocortisone is actually a steroid that they give to you for your skin. They suggest it for babies all the time and adults. And hydrocortisone is very helpful, and it did work. This is what they told me. They actually told me to get the over-the-counter brand. This is the 0.5%, which is over-the-counter, and this worked for Taylor for her face and her body, and it did work for a little while. But Taylor got what looked like bleach spots everywhere. Her skin was fading, and it almost looked thin. And it reminded me of what the heck would I expect with it putting a steroid on a 2 to 3 month old baby, you know. So her skin was getting light. I don't know if I have any pictures of that, because that was a really like trying time. I was so stressed. So if I have a picture, I'll put it there, but if I don't, you guys can imagine how stressful it was. So I would watch out for these hydrocortisones. One thing they say is do not use it in the same area for more than 7 days, but I'm telling you, on day 3 or 4, just with the 0.5%, it was really fading Taylor's skin out. Even though it cleared all of the eczema, bumps, whatever, rash, it cleared everything out, but her skin was fading and peeling, and that was too much for me. And the thing is, it says that it's for adults 2 years and older, but this is what the doctor said use. And if you look all over the internet, tons of moms will say they use hydrocortisone, but they'll say be careful. This is a steroid. I don't like putting steroids on my kid, especially at 2 months. So I was like, nope, that's not going to work. And in addition to using that, but anyways, in addition to using that, this is the first thing that really made her skin feel soft and moisturized, and I really loved it, which was just the Eucerin Baby. They say use Eucerin or Aquaphor, and they were really, really great for making her skin feel soft and supple, and it really helped her stay moisturized. So I would say the hydrocortisone cleared it, and this made her feel very moisturized and soft, and this was really good. And the difference between with Eucerin and Aquaphor, where they can do things that Aveeno can't, is because these are creams. Creams are for acne. Lotion is just to make you feel like soft and moisturized, but a cream is for the bad acne, the bad eczema. So this was the first thing that really, really helped Taylor, but it just wasn't lasting, and it was so expensive. These Eucerin Aquaphor, they are so expensive. I'm pretty sure this was like $10 to $12. It's so expensive, and the thing is, I don't have money, and these went so fast. Like, one of these would go in like a week. So do you imagine $40, $50 a month just on creams and lotions? And the thing is, then it has a ton of crazy ingredients in it that I cannot pronounce, and that's not really what I wanted for my baby. So because of all of you guys, I started doing more research on what are natural remedies to curing eczema, and I got my answer. But I tried a lot of things. Like, you guys, I gave her a bath in breast milk. And as much as I love wasting my breast milk, it did not do much. But what did do a lot was oatmeal baths. And I'm going to actually insert a picture of what I use. I don't have any anymore because we just was going through that so fast. But I was giving her oatmeal baths, and this is what I used right here. And it worked perfectly. It made her skin so soft, so healthy. And the best thing about it, it was natural. And then, in addition to that, I started using... nope, I'm going to show you guys that last. So I was doing the oatmeal baths, and I still needed more. I needed something for like day to day, because one thing you guys need to know about babies with eczema, lukewarm water only, and I would say baths only every 3 to 5 days. You know, maybe in the summer, maybe 2 to 3, but 3 to 5 in the winter. They don't need a lot of baths. I mean, where are they going? You know, wiping them up, their little hot spots, but they don't need a lot of baths. So then Taylor's eczema has come back in the form of summer, and her eczema is a whole nother ball game. Like, it is so stressful, just like, and then the creams like the Aquaphor would just make her like greasy, like a little greasy butterball. And the thing is, it made her so uncomfortable that I didn't even want to come out the house like in the last month or two when it's been so hot. And I went to my doctor. My doctor was like, oh, her eczema is getting worse. We're gonna put her on Zyrtec, my little 6-month-old baby on Zyrtec. Taking this once a day. They want to take 2.5 milliliters of Zyrtec to clear up the eczema. It's supposed to be antihistamine, and if it's any allergies that's causing it, that. And they will have her now on 2.5 prescription strength hydrocortisone. So when I told you guys the 0.5% was peeling her skin apart and making her have bleach spots, the doctor wanted to go up to prescription strength. I'm going to tell you, my pediatrician better be glad I love everything else about her, because I don't like this kind of stuff. So anyways, I let that go. I said, I ain't doing that. And I started doing some research, and I talked to some of my friends who had babies with eczema. And I'm gonna tell you, nothing else but talking to some good girlfriends. So first up, they told me check and see if she's allergic to dairy. Whether it's breastfeeding, formula, you know, if you're giving them yogurt, see if they have allergies to dairy or soy, because a lot of times dairy can be something that can really make us have eczema flare-ups, and that can be even so you're breastfeeding, like I was breastfeeding, and you're drinking milk. The thing is, that wasn't Taylor's case, but it is a good thing to try, a good starting point to make sure they don't have any allergies to milk. So what I moved on from that is to make my own stuff, and that came from this. So this is what has been Tiana's saving grace. I put it on her every single day, either in the morning or the night, not both. But this is actually whipped shea butter, and it is just made with, smells just like, this is not made with nothing but raw shea butter, coconut oil, a little bit of honey, and I think it's one other product in here. But if I'll list all the products right here, what's in the recipe list. But this is just whipped shea butter, and I'm gonna tell you, this has been so good for Taylor. I mean, I have not used, and it's very, very thick. Like, I'm going to show you guys, like, this is how much she's used in the course of, like, 2 months. Just that little bit. But, it's very thick. Like, very thick. Like, it takes a lot to rub it in, so you only need a little. But I just made my own whipped shea butter. And, oh, my God, why would I put that on my hands? Why would I do that? Oh, I can just rub it in, and it's good. The thing is, it's good for your whole family. Like, you can use it, your husband can use it. I'm not gonna put it on my face because it'll make me oily, but I'll put it on my neck. You can put it in your hair. But the thing is, the whipped shea butter has been just a miracle for Taylor's eczema. I put it on my feet, my hands, my elbows, my knees, and I swear by it, is nothing in there that can hurt your baby. I'm telling you, like, try it out. You can get whipped shea butter pre-made, or you can make it yourself, and I'll have that recipe over here. But the way I got that idea was actually from my friend. Her name is Charisse, and she has her own business, and it's called Mari's. And she actually makes these whipped shea butter, like little, they look like deodorants, but they're actually lip balms. And this is like one of her moisturizing sticks. And I'll just have the link to her website right here. She didn't tell me to do this or anything. She just gave me this for my kid. And I'm telling you, this has been Taylor's saving grace for eczema. All natural, no scent, no perfume. But she is great. And I will leave, like I said, I'll have the URL to her. But I'm telling you, the whipped shea butter, the coconut oil, and the whipped shea butter with coconut oil and the oatmeal baths, and you guys can research how to make your own like I did, or if you're looking for someone who makes it, I'll have the link to her shop down below. But I'm telling you guys, it has been a saving grace for Taylor's eczema. And the thing is, the best thing about it is all natural, and I can feel comfortable about getting it for my baby. I can put it on Tiana, I can put it on me, Devin, Taylor, and I feel totally comfortable and safe. So you guys, if you have any more tips about eczema, or you want to share your eczema tips with me down below, make sure you guys put those in the comment box. And don't forget, you always can follow me on Snapchat to talk to me, or Instagram, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.